Alright guys, we are back to our Planet Nomads playthrough, and in the last episode we went ahead and made ourselves a couple upgrades to our suit, and we also kind of looked at the design I had planned for our expedition vehicle. Now in this episode I kind of hope to make that a reality. As you can see out the window over there, I went ahead and created a jack piece. I also created a cockpit and stuff just to kind of get some of these things over here that I needed unlocked, so we can go ahead and just build those without really worrying about it. And so, I mean, really the design I made, I feel is going to be most likely the best design that we can make at this point. Although I think I'm going to go ahead and remove the what's it called, this thing from the top, just because I really don't like driving in first person mode. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of that, and hopefully by the end of this video we will have something we can drive around. Now I'm going to do kind of what I did with this over here and kind of just show off the milestones, I guess, of the vehicle, because really it's just probably going to be a lot of putting resources in here and kind of tweaking at it. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on this thing really quick. So I went ahead and took care of the initial frame for our vehicle, and this is what it looks like. It's really just four wheels, a cockpit, and all the stuff to connect it together. But this is going to basically be the final size of our vehicle. Next up, all I have to do is add the chests on either side, put a food and drink machine on the top, and I might throw in another compact container back here that's going to be kind of our survival equipment. So just enough, like, and I want to kind of segregate it from everything else so that I have like all the gear for like a mobile base and like sleeping bags and stuff like that down back here as like the, like, if anything, like that's what we need to get around. And the rest of the containers are just going to be resources. I thought about making one about that size, but that's just way too big for what we have right now. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the rest of our components back up here, and I will see you in a second. Alright, we are back with our completed little rover right here. It's very, very simple, and I made a couple changes to the designs. First of all, I took away that giant annoying thing up top because it just made it kind of difficult to drive. And instead, I kind of replaced this whole, like, oh, I was going to have like 3 chests going up on either side to having essentially 3 chests going up on either side, but I added an extra one on top and kind of rearranged them a little bit. And so now they hide the batteries, which are behind here. And you can also open one chest and you literally have access to all of them. And I think that's going to make things a lot easier because you don't want to like end up having to like walk around this entire little rover right here to put certain things away. And I also added a beacon right here that will, one, help us find it easier because it always glows up and it's super bright, and 2, it puts a little navigation point on there, so if we kind of venture away from this, we'll always know where our vehicle's at. And up front I put 2 spotlights on here. For some reason only one of them works. I don't know why. I think it's just something to do with how the game is written or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but hopefully it kind of fixes itself on its own. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get it off the jack to see if it works. And one of the things we have to do is actually go through to these little things right here, to the suspension, put it on moderate pressure so that we can actually get around without it looking like a pancake. Alright, so here we go. I want to take it on a little spin really quick just to make sure it works, but I don't want to really venture it too far. And as you can see, it's a lot easier to drive without a giant thing on top. Still got kind of like a chest in a way, but it's whatever. So it looks like it actually drives, which is a very promising sign. I have it on regular speed right now just because I really didn't want it to go super fast just yet. I might like switch it up a little bit because it also determines like how fast we can climb up hills. And really, I mean, the vehicles aren't, yeah, we're probably going to have to up the the speed on this a little bit, but it's whatever. We got it. No worries. I just wanted to make sure that it can actually drive, because that's all that really matters at this point. And so right now we got a little platform for it. I'm going to go ahead and park it back on. And it looks like it works. So that's actually really promising, because we just need to make sure that that goes ahead and works. And this is probably going to actually be
good hydration secured.
A very short episode the way I'm going to edit it, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys the basic vehicle that we got. If you have any suggestions for it, I'm completely open to adding or subtracting things. I thought about replacing the food and drink machine with the greenhouse, just because like it makes more sense to drive around the greenhouse, which takes like a while to do things with, rather than just have a food and drink machine that actually prepares things quickly. The reason why I wanted to do this is just so I could maybe like throw an extra battery on here or hook it up to one of these if it doesn't hurt the power consumption that much, and just kind of be able to, so if we do get any resources, we can just kind of pop them in there without having to worry that much. But that goes ahead and does it for our vehicle in this episode. I tried to spruce it up a little bit and add a couple things, but it just didn't really work out. I'm not very good at building vehicles in these games. So I think that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, go ahead, give it a like. Have any suggestions, go ahead, leave a comment. And if you want to see some more Planet Nomads, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I should be doing this probably about 3 times a week. Once we kind of go on our expedition, I'm going to change things up a little bit with what exactly that we're doing through a playthrough. Maybe we'll just kind of try to build some crazy things with the resources that we'll have, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So if you want to see some more of that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And thank you guys for watching. This has been iMissTooMuch. Peace out.